What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and we are back with some more Project Zomboid, build 42.7, continuing the story of Kevin. So, last time we left off, we worked a lot on our carpentry skill. We snuck back into the Gigamart and got some more food. Started picking up some rotten food and storing it in our kitchen. Woke up 10 minutes early. Not bad. Short blunt is so close to level 4. Cooking, we're getting experience fast. Super fast. So that's nice to see. Let's go ahead and eat a quarter of this. And then, I think I want to do, I think I want to do some looting today. I think I want to do some house looting today. We do need to finish dropping off all these planks because we didn't really want to be out in the dark with our vision so small and so many moodles. But yeah, I think we want to loot some houses today. Let's keep stacking up on our loot for now. We do kind of want to start working on some of our other skills. We probably should get electrical up to 1. And that way we can start hot wiring cars. That way it'd be much easier to work on our mechanic skill. Maybe even block off our front yard with vehicles. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Maybe even block off the woods. I mean, obviously we would need a lot of cars for that. We do need to do some foraging here again soon as well. But let's take a quick look at our map and see what direction we want to head in today. Honestly, we could go for some kills and really start getting into this neighborhood since there's so many houses. But I think for now, what if we take this road? I might take this road and start clearing out some of these buildings. And maybe head south. That way we can kind of link up the area where we were looting all the planks off of the abandoned houses. I think I'm going to do that. It'd be good to come into this area anyway, since this is somewhat close to the path that we take for doing our fishing route. Let's go into this neighborhood here. Let's turn the car off. Let's see what we got going. Guns Unlimited and Echo Creek. Riverside Police. Can we get you open? No, so we'll just wait for you to break that down, I guess. I want to say there's multiple in here. Maybe not. No, there is. This is dangerous. Let's not get backed into a corner. I need one of you gentlemen to go down. Perfect. Okay. Wasn't too bad. Can we dismantle radios? We should keep a screwdriver on us. We should keep a screwdriver on us. More painkillers. That's good to see. This bookshelf looks empty. Small bird. Dead bird. It's only 6 hunger. I don't think I'm going to worry about that. Dish towel, baking tray. Salt we'll take. We'll take the ground beef, start stocking up on these ingredients. Mark the first house off. A lot of, like, camping gear outside these people's houses, which is kind of cool. I don't think I'm going to worry about comic books and such yet. Box of tissues. Here we go. More rotten ingredients that we will take. Mac and cheese. How do we make mac and cheese? What do we need? Magazine we will take so we can check out that magazine armor. Might as well fill up the water bottle here. Yeah, I think next time we go out, we need to bring our, we need to bring our screwdriver so we can start taking apart, like, these TVs and stuff. Okay, we got a burnt house there. House for sale. Copper scrap. What's on the table? Business card. Got a flyer over there. Antidepressants could be good. I don't think we have many of those, if any. We want to start taking pillows. More magazines. Another pillow. Baking tray. Split peas. That's a huge find. A meat cleaver. Start leveling up our axe skill. Canned chili. Marigold. We'll pass on. A bunch of rotten ingredients we will gladly take. Chicken leg. Okay, another house we can mark off. Awesome, awesome. I don't quite remember what we have on that corner. What is that? Oh, that's the church. Alright. Cats are on crackhead energy right now. Hear them running around in the background, going crazy. Okay. We got a few groups over here. Try and get this short blunt leveled up. We gotta be so close, dudes. Oh, yeah. That's awesome. More damage, less muscle strain, faster attack swings. This is exciting. Oh. Do we have an extra blunt weapon on us? We got this meat cleaver. We could start leveling up our axe skill. But next time we go home, we need to grab another blunt weapon. Perfect. That carving fork's almost broken. Where did, here it is. Oh yeah, you got plenty of durability left. Alright, still quite a few zombies in the area. Not a huge fan. We can go ahead and drop this medium handle. Free up some weight. Nothing in your satchel. You got some woods over here. Okay. Oh. I did not expect you to get up. Okay. That wasn't awful. You don't have car keys. I don't know if we looted all these zombies. I don't remember. Okay, we're looking good. Excuse me, madam? Sir? Sir? Can you hop over this fence? Thank you. Alright, fillet knife we can drop. Which means, let's go ahead and equip another one. There we go. Alright, we do need to take a little break here. Let's see. Short blunt just leveled up. Maintenance is at 441. Short blade is at 440. Axe, we've gotten about 5 XP. Small game. We've already gotten that magazine. Birthday card. The parcel doesn't have anything good. Garbage bag. All rotten stuff. You do have a pillow. I don't really remember what we were using the pillows for. I mean, I know it was tailoring, but I don't remember exactly what for tailoring. Dumbbell. But I don't think we'll be working out anytime soon. Okay. More canned goods. Take the rotten bacon on the ground or on the counter, wherever that was. It's gonna be another house cleared. So, let's quickly mark it. Okay. Let's start heading around, because we know that there were some zombies over here that we could clear out. We do have, like, some warehouse sheds and stuff. Yeah, we knew that there were zombies over here. Looks like we actually have a couple. Nice. Okay, we got some in the woods. Okay. Exertion is hit. Okay, you broke. Let's go ahead and drop you. We got 2 more. This one's pretty low on durability, though. Alright, let's move on over house. We need to loot this house still, but I want to make sure the backside is clear. But we are looking pretty good. Okay. Go ahead and close that. A VHS. Black pen. Comic books. We do have a magazine. Ooh, a spade is a good weapon. Leaf rake, I guess, isn't horrible. We'll take it. Griddle pan, muffin tray, canned mushroom soup, corn, ground beef, nothing in here. Let's fill our water bottle. Let's go unload our inventory. It's another house we can mark off, though. Okay, nothing in this area, but it seems like a lot of woods. Could be another decent foraging spot. I might go ahead and just hop in the car and head back home for now. That way we can eat some food. Couple zombies over here. Zombie back there. Okay. We don't want to leave the car on. Let's go ahead and put some of this stuff away. Carrots, chicken leg, corn, ground beef, lettuce, pork chop salami, bologna, bacon. Not a bad haul, honestly. This is starting to fill up nicely. Cinnamon, mac and cheese, mustard, salt, pepper, vinegar. Chocolate milk can go with our drinks. Same thing as the beer. Three canned goods is not bad. Drinks were going in the corner one, weren't they? Yes. Beer and chocolate milk. Painkillers, antidepressants in the bathroom. Alright, we got a ton of painkillers. It's nice to see. Well, we got like 6, 7 magazines. 7. If we look at... What were we using the pillows for? That's all burlap pieces. These were garbage bags. Was it the head sacks? How much experience does cutting head sacks give us? Out of curiosity. .8 experience, and that's with the book. Holy cow. It didn't even give us .8. It gave us .75 with a 3 times multiplier. Is there anything else we can use pillows for? It's not going to be super effective. Craft twine. I don't want to use the burlap pieces. I mean, it's better than none, right? Better than no experience. Oh, you're lying. We used our burlap piece, didn't we? Oh, we used a sack? Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, what can you do? Alright, let's put those in there. Cut up denim strips. This doesn't give us any XP, does it? I wouldn't imagine it does. Three XP. No, it doesn't. Could make another ball peen hammer. So foot wraps, hand wraps. Let's see what these do. .8 XP. Gives us some scratch defense. No bite defense. Decent insulation. Not better than our leather gloves, though. Okay, another 3.8 XP. Let's go ahead and carve some steaks. I think that's all that we're gonna want to do. Could make a splint. Does this give us first aid XP? That doesn't give us anything? What the hell? Dude, how do we level up first aid besides just... Seems a little ridiculous. I don't know how many tree branches we have, but start upgrading our carving experience too. 3.8. We only had, what, the 3? Because we just used one for a splint. Could also use a large handle. I don't think I want to do that. Okay, that looks like everything that we can really do for now. I guess stakes can just be used as a weapon. Not the greatest weapons. Foot wraps, hand wraps in there. Splint can go upstairs. That's really all we can do. Is it because we don't have a hammer on us? Because, like, we should be able to break up some stuff, too. So let's take... Jeez, we're low on hammers. Let's take the wooden mallet. Ball peen hammerhead can go here. Alright, now is anything available? No, I don't know if the wooden mallet's good enough. Is this close enough? No, they're like just out of reach of each other. Leaf rake, spade. You guys can go away. Free up some of our inventory. Alright, I mean, we got some XP and some skills. 10 in tailoring, 11 in carving. It's not bad. Checked out some new items. Splint goes in here. We need to eat. Let's go ahead and finish this off. And we gotta cook some more food. We only have 2 mushrooms left. So we need to do some foraging. How is weight doing? Are we down to 80 yet? Not quite. Not quite. Let's just fill the empty pot. Which leaves us 2.5. So we can only fill that pot up one more time in that sink. We want to fillet this item. Might as well add both. Where are our mushrooms? Alright, let's get some decent calories in here. Already halfway through the chickpeas. Let's add the remainder of that 1 mushroom. Even though it's, it's 0. Awesome. Alright, and that's all the food we can add. We could add some seasoning, but I think we're good. Alright, let's go ahead and cook this meal on up. It's 5:10. Take you on out. I need a quarter of you. I wonder if rats were decent calories, and that's why Scott was able to maintain his weight so well. What do we want to do for the rest of the day? We could go see if there's stuff that we want to grab from these houses. Like, actually fully clear them. Oh, God. Like, jeans, we can take denim strips from. Isn't there stuff we can make from rags, too? Sorry, dude, we're stripping you naked. Like magazines we can take. This rotten food we can take. Bell pepper, mutton chops. Scrap wood, no. No. We should start taking electronics. Hair dryers. Another magazine. I think it's about time we start working on our skills. Pillow. Sheet can be ripped into rags. Magazine. Start taking all the scraps now. Good on that stuff. Pencil. Another sheet. Belt. We can make leather strips. Let's remove these curtains. More rags. Dude, we're taking everything. CD player. Electronics. Cleaning house. Time to start making use of all the items we can. More rags. Hair dryer. I'm assuming we can take apart the microphone. Flashlight. Jacket, pants. Rubber gloves were good. Magazine. I don't think we need anything else in here. However, can go over here, refill our water bottle. What did we have in this basement? A medium handle, sure. Not that we really need it, but... Books, value tech radio, pencil, vice grips, okay. So, for the time being, we have taken everything useful out of this house. We're pretty full on weight. Magazines. Actually, we might have enough to make some armor out of. Alright, let's check crafting. No? Where do we even see the magazine armor? Armor. Oh, it's a recipe. Oh. Okay. Never mind on that then. Available ingredients. We don't want to use any of our handles. Okay. Denim strips. Tie sheet rope. We'll just rip them. Must? Oh, must not be worn. Oh, geez. We are way over. Can we not do stuff with dirty denim strips? Let's start dropping some of this stuff. Gives us quite a few rags. Cut up belt. I don't know what we do with the buckles, but for now we'll put it in there. Let's see if we get any XP from this. Let's go ahead and get one of our hammers back. One XP in maintenance. I mean, hey, we get a weapon. But now we can smash these skulls. Formal shirt, we can shorten sleeves. Does this give us any XP? It does. Very nice. Can make bundles of rags. Can make a fishing net. I'm good on that for now. I don't want to use my satchels. Or, my burlap pieces. Let's make a little bit of everything. So, we have the foot wraps, we have the hand wraps. Let's make a head wrap. I hope we have plenty of thread. We should. We should be okay. Improvised briefs we don't really need. What? We're not wearing undies? We're dirty, bro. We're dirty. Denim underwear, dude. That's gotta be super uncomfortable. That gives us really nice wind resistance and insulation, though. I didn't see how much XP that gave us. We're sitting at 16.5. Everything gives us like 3.8. Burlap, burlap. Burlap. That actually gives us 5 scratch defense in our groin. Oh, I did make them out of rags. Now, can we wear this bandana? Put on face? Oh, yeah, dude. Extra 5 defense. We'll keep our Spitfo shirt. It does give us scratch defense, though. We will wear the briefs. Let's go ahead and tear this up. We got more belts to cut up? Seems that way. Oh, we got tons of belts. What time is it? It's 10 o'clock. We're getting there. We're a third of the way. Third of the way. What uses the least amount of ingredients? 6, 6, 5, 4, 2, 4. Just keep making bandanas? Does that still give us 3.8? No, only 1.5. That uses 4. How much XP does this give us? Although it does 2 uses there. But that gives us 3.8, so let's favorite that. That's 1 use. This is 1 use. The briefs. So is this better? Does this also give us 3.8? I think it did. Okay, this is the best one to grind XP for now. It uses the least amount of resources. Let's go ahead and put all you guys away. Awesome, awesome. Let's go ahead and go to sleep. How are we doing on weight? Still at 81. Alright, flashlight is off. I wouldn't mind getting some outdoor lighting. That could be nice. It would probably use more fuel though, because we'd be powering more items. Alright, turn you off. Eat a quarter. Should probably take another fish out of the fridge. We're gonna have to take off the bandana every time we eat. Oh, he automatically puts it back on. Awesome. That's great. We do need to do some foraging, but a fish like that, I don't think it'd be worth to go ahead and cut up. Honestly, only 2 of these fish are really good. These magazines we can put away, because we don't have the, recipe that we need. Which maybe we'd be able to find it after reading all these magazines, but for now, we're okay. Let's put this rotten food away. Bell pepper, mutton chop. We have a bunch of stuff here. Okay. We can't rip the jacket. We can't rip the pants. We'll sort through this stuff later. And keep what we want. But for now, we'll just keep all our clothing in here. At least we have options. Like, obviously, the padded jacket would be really nice in winter. Give us some extra protection. How is our protection after everything? Okay. It's not horrible. Let's keep working on our tailoring as much as possible. Halfway. It does indeed look like we can't use the dirty rags. Anything else that we want to do? I don't want to use the burlap piece. I don't exactly know what that does. Do we have any extra of anything? One pig skull. One bull skull. One bone. So I don't really want to use those yet, I don't think. I think we're good. That's using the handle. Don't want to waste that. We could go gathering more rags and stuff. I don't know if I want to bore you guys with that, though. We've done a pretty good job at working on our stuff for today. So, wouldn't mind starting to work on this electrical skill, actually. I might have to bore you guys a little bit longer. A little bit longer. I do want to make it so that it's, that we're closer to being able to hotwire cars and start working on that mechanic skill. Dismantle electronic items. We'll just do it on this menu. We can dislight the microphone. Definitely don't want to dismantle the flashlight, though. Okay. All of our electronic stuff can go on this middle one. That got us to 9 XP. Better than nothing. I do, however, want to start keeping this screwdriver on us. Nails we can go ahead and put away. I don't think we'll be doing carpentry anytime soon. Maybe we will go, like, next door, though. I don't know. I just feel like we really need to start working on some of these skills so that we can start getting into them. So I do apologize if this is more of a boring episode. But sometimes you gotta get these things done in a survival game, right? You gotta do the grind. You gotta do the grind. Okay. Are there any other electronic stuff? Do we have any lamps or anything? No. We just want to get electrical to 1 so we can hotwire. But then we're gonna have to get mechanics to 2. Alright. We could start taking these clothes. Apparently we can rip these. Rip those. Jeans are good for denim. Rip that. Rip that. Jeans for denim. Tank top we can rip. Denim. Awesome. T-shirt. Shorts we can rip. Jeans, tank top. Suit pants. Formal shirt. Alright, well that's gonna be everything that we can really carry right now. Jeans, t-shirt. Long shorts, t-shirt. Alright, that's all that we can fit. Oh, that's just a bush. It's like, what is coming out of his body? Alright, let's see what we can do here. Because some of these items we can reduce, yeah? Like shortened trousers, shortened sleeves. And that gives us some extra XP. Only 1.5, but hey, it's better than nothing. Okay, but now we need to rip all this clothing up. We do have enough to, do we have enough, or is this gonna use burlap? No, we have enough. Maybe we can get to tailoring 2 before the, or, tailoring 1 by the end of this episode. That'd be awesome. Okay. Should get a decent amount of denim strips. We do have some stuff that we could wash too, which we should be able to do in our rain bucket, our rain collector. Fast forward through this. No need to sit there for the whole animation. Okay. Dirty denim strips can go in there. Took a little bit of health damage. Make sure we're using the denim strips and not the burlap piece. We might have to start collecting some more thread. Ooh. So it must be a crafting thing that we get muscle strain. Alright, let's make sure we're using the rag. We are. Perfect. Denim briefs, even better. Probably super uncomfortable, but hey, we got more protection. Always a great thing. Let's go ahead and start ripping some of these. Okay. Can make 2 more. How are we doing? Not bad. We're getting super close. Okay. Alright. Don't use the burlap piece. Use the rags. Can make another 2, which should get us there. And then we'll see what we can do next. We might have to gather some more supplies. Actually, that got us there. So we should probably look strictly in tailoring. Okay. Garbage bag aprons. Holsters. Bird skull earrings. Animal skull necklace. Poncho garbage bag. Ooh. We can make more thread out of the rags. That's pretty huge. I guess we won't have a problem. Tarp skirt, animal skull necklace, long tarp skirt. So we can make like tarp briefs, which will probably give us even more protection. I'm curious. Garbage bag briefs. I'd probably stick with the tarp briefs. Tire sandals. Crude leather footwear. So we can sew a belt, so now we can use the buckles. Hide bra, hide briefs. Hide fanny pack. Hide satchel, hide sling bag. Hide tank top. Leather tool roll. Sew a pillow. Bird skull, bunch of skull necklaces. Ooh, we can start knitting things. Okay, we need knitting needles. And it looks like we might be able to make our own out of wood or bone. Okay, so we need to look for knitting needles. Leg warmers. Balaclavas. Scarves. A chest rig. Tailoring 5. Tarp poncho, tarp tank tops. I'm assuming that the tarp stuff could give us really decent protection. Twine shoes. So it looks like for... We need like level 5. Ooh, a neck guard. Divide shoulder pads. We need football shoulder pads though. And then we can make one left and right. I don't know why we would do that. But this did open up some options for us once we get other skills up, like welding. We need to get tailoring up more for the tire armor. We need carving up and tailoring up for wooden armor. Cool, cool, cool. Let's see what this neck guard is. It's not that expensive either. Very nice. Out of curiosity, did it open anything else up for us? That's carpentry. No. At least not of items that we have. I gave us 7.5 XP. Says we can wear it. Additional. It is a lot of insulation, but... Awesome. Very cool. Very cool. We have 22 dirty rags. Start dropping those off. These t-shirts. Okay, I mean, out of it, we got some extra protection, specifically on our neck, our groin. Was that everything? Just our neck and groin? Oh, and our head, because we have the face covering. Not bad. Okay, some of the crafting's paying off. That's good to see. It's exciting. Yeah, we're not looking too bad now. Our upper body, obviously, but we got to be careful of our insulation and our heat. Well, since we spent a majority of the day doing that stuff, let's go ahead and finish off this stew. What's our cooking at? Nearly 1200. We're almost halfway to 6. We can still fillet it. I guess it's worth it. We only have one more mushroom. We need to do some foraging. Oh, it gives us... I didn't know filleting gave us butchering XP. Has it been doing that the whole time? Wow. Increases the quality of meat harvested from animals. Very nice. Okay, well that's pretty huge. Now out of this sink, it is going to be the last time we can fill that water pot. We could always go next door though. Like, it's not the biggest of deals. Or we can go upstairs. We'll see what we want to do though. Alright, let's use these fish fillets. Let's use this mushroom. Awesome. Let us try and finish off these chickpeas. They should be about halfway gone. They provide a decent amount of hunger as well. Alright, let's go ahead and cook this meal on up. $2,000 calories isn't bad. So every time we eat, we'll get about, what, like 525? About? It's not awful. We are down to 80 pounds, though, so we might have to start eating some stuff heavy in calories. Let's make sure we're reading while we're waiting for this. Alright, let's regular speed. Turn you off. Let's go ahead and eat a quarter. Put you in the fridge. Cooking is almost halfway there. Super close. Cooking is going nuts. Alright, well, I think we should do some foraging to finish up today. But that is something that we are going to do next time. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by. And I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.